Hey there guys, in today's video I am going to show you how I prepare dinner for my dog Gunner. So if that is something you guys are interested in seeing, you want to make sure to stick around because that's going to be coming up right after this. Hey Gunner, can I have some kisses? Thank you. More kisses? Thank you. This is Jack over at Hybrid Bird, where I am tirelessly working to find new ways to make the keeping of exotic animals and pets more exciting, more affordable, and ultimately more enjoyable. Now for today's video, I wanted to do something really simple and just show you guys how I prepare dinner for my dog Gunner. Now that's going to be a little bit different than some people because Gunner does get a fresh component to his dinner. I'm going to start by saying I am not a veterinarian, I am not a nutritionist, so the decision to move towards this form of feeding for Gunner was made in conjunction with a veterinarian. And I strongly encourage you guys, if this is something you're thinking about doing with your dog, you want to make sure that you formulate that plan with a veterinarian because there are a lot of things that you can want to address, but there are also a lot of ways that it can go wrong as well. And we always want to make sure that you're paying attention to the health and the safety of your individual animal. So even if you find something online that you think could work, you want to make sure that you run it by your veterinarian, an animal nutritionist, just to make sure that that is going to work for your individual animal. Now, Gunner does not get free access to food. He would probably be about 300 pounds if he did. Gunner gets set meals at 2 different times of the day. That is part of his routine, and amazingly enough, Gunner has learned how to tell time to the point that at about 4:59, when he normally gets fed at 5 p.m., at 4:59 he will make it very, very clear it is time for you to start preparing his food. He does not like it to be even a minute late. So I'm going to show you guys what goes into me preparing it, how I present it to him, give you guys some things to think about, and I certainly hope that you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so for today's dinner, I am going to be starting with Gunner's slow feed bowl. This is one of my favorite things for Gunner, and that's going to be for a couple of reasons. It's a heavy-duty plastic, so it stands up to a dog really well. It's got that nice rubber liner at the bottom, so it doesn't slide, it doesn't tip over. It's super sturdy. I can clean it out with hot, soapy water, but I can also put it in the top shelf of the dishwasher. This is a great option for dogs that scarf their food, so if that's something you have an issue with, I'll put a link to something similar in the description section down below. Now I'm going to be starting with Gunner's wet mix. This is something that I prepare for him once a week. I'm not going to give you the exact recipe because, again, if this is something you are considering doing, please talk to a veterinarian first. It's a great way to handle a lot of the challenges your dog face, but it can also run into a lot of problems really quickly. Now for tonight's mix though, Gunner is going to be getting things like ground turkey, eggs, spinach, kale, sweet potato, carrot, zucchini, whole oats. So it's a lot of things Gunner really likes. In addition to that, he is also going to get some of his dried kibble, just obviously not as much as he would be getting if it was just the kibble. Now, you want to make sure that you're using a quality dry food for your dog. The benefit of kibble is that if it is a quality food, it is going to be balanced for all the micronutrients that your dog needs. So it's just going to be a good insurance policy when it comes to feeding your dog. Gunner is going to get a glucosamine and omega fatty acid supplement, and he is also going to get some probiotic added to his food as well. So that is how Gunner is getting his dinner. The good news is that probiotic does stick to the wet food really well, so I can just sprinkle it on top. If there is a little bit that lands on the rim of that slow feed bowl, Gunner is still going to lick it up. Now, the first thing that I notice when I feed my dog like this is that Gunner is very, very excited about dinner. And as a pet owner, I think that's one of the things you get very, very excited about. When your animal is happy about what they are eating, when they are engaged in their diet, you can see Gunner right now. There is no way I could possibly get his attention. That's definitely fun to see. Now, the reason we started feeding Gunner like this was to accommodate some of the challenges we were facing with Gunner. Probably the most important one, Gunner has a lot of difficulty staying hydrated. We have tried offering him water in a variety of different ways, different bowls, but he just doesn't seem to want to drink enough water. Now, this could present itself in a variety of different health issues, but for Gunner, it most typically presents as constipation. He is straining to go to the bathroom. His fecals are going to be very, very rigid, very hard to pass. So using that fresh food with tons of fiber helps him with that. That probiotic is also going to help him because Gunner tends to eat just about anything he can find. So that is going to include things like random bits of garbage. So just making sure that his digestive tract is nice and healthy, he has plenty of populations of beneficial bacteria, just helps him out. So there are definitely ways that you can accommodate this for your dog. So I certainly hope this has given you some ideas. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Hi Redbird YouTube channel if you haven't already. That way you won't miss out on any fun videos like this. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I do need to say a special thank you to my patrons on Patreon. By signing up to support this channel, they help me make more tutorials and videos showcasing animal care possible. If you'd like to find out more about subscribing to my Patreon, you can find the link in the description section down below. Thanks so much.